Hello, I'm Eliza Sweet, and welcome to Seneca Students of the Month. Our February nominees are Nick George, Kayla Doria, Zach Schreiber, and Nick Vitagliano. Our senior nominee, Nick George, has always been passionate about Seneca. Everyone in the community knows Nick for his enthusiasm and dedication. His participation in student council and several sports proved Nick to be a very active member of the Seneca family. His teachers and classmates know him for his incredible kindness and encouraging attitude. All 4 years here at Seneca, Nick has helped his classmates meet their fullest potential. Seneca is truly lucky to have such a hardworking and dedicated student.
My favorite thing about Seneca is just the fact that everybody comes to school every day and like extracurricular activities and just brings it their all, tries to make it the best it can be. The Bird's Nest was the biggest and best it's ever been this year. It was awesome, and hope that the underclassmen continue the tradition because it's something very dear to my heart. I like to bring a lot of passion and enthusiasm to everything I do. Bird's Nest was a huge, huge success this year, and I like to go to basketball games and everything.
Nick loves supporting his school even beyond the stands. Nick also represents Seneca through many clubs and activities, including several sports teams.
I am in National Honor Society. I'm vice president of student council. This year I decided to play soccer, and then I played lacrosse all 4 years. I played soccer from like kindergarten until 8th grade, and then I gave it up for football. And then after 2 years of football, I decided I wanted to lifeguard. And then like this year I just decided I should try and play soccer again, and it worked out in my favor, and I loved it. I've been playing lacrosse since before I can remember. I'm going to college for lacrosse, and it's my passion. My work ethic is pretty good. I try to do everything to the best of my abilities at all times, and I just try and bring a positive attitude towards everything.
Nick's upbeat and positive attitude have really helped him and his teammates here at Seneca.
Nick's a 3-year starter for us. He's our face-off guy and an overall leader. He plays a position that you have to be all over the field. He plays defense, offense, like I said, face-off. So he really has a huge impact that way. He also impacts by his personality because he's a really hard worker. I think intense is the word. What he does, he really goes at it and wants to be the best at it, and it's worked out for him.
Things have definitely worked out for Nick, especially as he continues his career as a student athlete.
My greatest accomplishment was committing to college for lacrosse. It was a long road, over 2 years, a lot of stress, and glad that it's finally over. My dad played lacrosse in college, and it's what I've always wanted to do, and ready for a change. I'm going to Lycoming College in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and majoring in business.
Nick recognizes how important his academics are for his dream, and has definitely emphasized on improvement.
My favorite subject this year would have to be English because of Miss Smith. She's a great teacher, nicest lady in the world. I was never really good at writing, and this year I really thought I did a good job on my college essay, and it paid off in the end.
Even through all of his hard work, Nick finds time to enjoy himself.
I like to hang out with my friends. I work at OTS. That's pretty fun. And I help out with my little cousin's lacrosse team for like community service, and I enjoy that. I want to coach my kids when I'm older, and it's really nice to just like show your knowledge to younger kids and have them excel. Well, I do a lot of stuff in student council for the community. We have the road cleanup. We had the state charity dinner, which is for the ALS Foundation this year. We raised over $2,000. And outside school, just doing my part. I help my dad out with his work, and yeah. I've changed Seneca by really succeeding in the blood drive. It was never a big part of Seneca, and now we basically hit our goal every year. And hopefully this year we bring home the championship in lacrosse. First one ever.
Nick's impact on Seneca is nearly as great as Seneca's impact on Nick.
It's kind of a small thing, but it really taught me how to talk to my peers and adults. I try and keep a positive relationship with all my teachers here at Seneca, and I think I've done that pretty well. And I like to have my peers think highly of me, and I hope I also gain their respect as they have gained mine. I like to try and know everybody at Seneca. I love meeting new people, and I think that's what makes me stand out. It's taught me how to be an adult and really prepared me for college. Taught me to get my studies together and how to treat people. I think I was nominated for Student of the Month because I do a lot for the school, and I love it, and I'm going to miss it a lot next year.
Our junior nominee, Kayla Doria, has made a very positive impact on the Seneca community. Kayla is very active in many clubs at Seneca, where she is constantly participating and trying her best. In these clubs and in the classroom, Kayla's peers know her for her leadership skills and intelligence. Kayla is consistently making sure her classmates feel accepted, and she is always willing to help a friend in need.
My favorite thing about Seneca is the family-like environment. I really like this because you come to school and you can feel comfortable knowing that you're in a safe place and that everyone is there for good reasons.
Seneca's incredible environment goes beyond making Kayla feel accepted. In Seneca, Kayla feels encouraged to advance towards her dreams.
In the future, I aspire to be a teacher, and Seneca has helped prepare me by just having great teachers who truly love what they do and show that teaching is a great career to go into, and they've inspired me to do such. My favorite subject is Spanish because I really love the language, I really love the culture, and I want to advance in a career with Spanish.
Kayla's great efforts for pursuing her dreams aren't the only thing that make Kayla unique.
What makes me stand out is my participation in not just one section of clubs, but a variety of clubs, and just willing to try new things, participate, and make everyone included. The activities I do at Seneca are fall drama, spring softball, GETV, newspaper club, and it's with Seneca, but also with the Lenape District is LDTV sideline reporting.
Kayla isn't just a participant, she's a leader.
The club that I advise is Golden Eagle Television here at Seneca High School, and Kayla plays the role of executive producer, which is the equivalent of president in any other club. So we go to her with, she comes to us actually with her ideas of where she'd like the club to go, and it kind of sets the bar for where we can go as a group and as an organization. The impact that Kayla has on our club is a positive one. She looks, again, to make our club stronger, better than it was the year before, looking for ways to bring more students in, looking for ways to get more students involved, and does it with a positive outlook. I feel it's important that your leadership position demonstrate a positive outlook. If your leader is taking on a sour or negative outlook, that kind of trickles down through the rest of the club. So when you have a person that is willing to fight through adversity and kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully the rest of your students see that as well. Being the executive producer of Golden Eagle Television, Kayla has some responsibilities that don't fall on some typical students. She helps us produce and promote our morning show, our magazine show that we do for district television, and she has an impact on the productions that our students see throughout the school. So when we talk about the impact on the Seneca family, it's something that a lot of students, again, they don't have the chance to experience that per se, or they don't necessarily step up to take that chance, where you have an opportunity to have an impact on the entire school when you're doing your show and you're promoting different clubs or activities or events going on through the school, and you have someone who's making sure that is done the right way to represent everybody in the school. I would say Kayla's impact on her peers is best described through, actions sometimes speak louder than words. So she could be a silent leader sometimes, where you just see her plug along, get her work done, and she is also willing to help others out. And it doesn't usually come with a big, production. It's very quick and very easy. There's not a lot to convince her to join you and help you. She's willing to do it, and I think that has, again, a positive impact on the students around her, and it's that trickle-down theory. If you've got someone leading with a positive example, it can tend to, be applied to others as well. I would describe Kayla's personality as a silent, confident personality. She's not going to get in your face. She's not going to make you feel threatened in any capacity. It's more of an inviting, friendly outlook on the way things are going. And I believe, again, that it trickles down. If she comes to you and she has a bad attitude, then you're going to probably reciprocate with that. So what's nice about Kayla's outlook is that it kind of lends itself to the golden rule. You treat others as you want to be treated yourself, and then you kind of also pay it forward. If someone comes up to you and they're nice to you during the course of the day, you're more likely to reproduce that gesture to someone else during the course of your day.
Kayla's kindness goes beyond Seneca. She loves making others feel good about themselves and tries to make everybody in the surrounding community happy.
Outside of school, I participate in Girl Scouts. I volunteer other places like my church, and I play soccer. For the community, I try and help out whenever I can, volunteering. I like to get a lot of community service hours, help out anybody who asks. I think I was nominated for Student of the Month because inside and outside of the classroom, try to make sure everyone is a part of the group and involved, and I get myself involved, try to get others involved, and try to help out whenever I can. I know that I have my parents and my family to back me up whenever I need, and I try to be self-reliant, but just knowing that I have them there is a huge part of what makes me successful.
Our sophomore nominee, Zach Schreiber, is extremely sociable towards his teachers and peers, always trying to make their lives better. During school, Zach is always making his classmates laugh and enjoy their time here at Seneca. His peers look to Zach to brighten their day with a smile. Zach's teachers know him for his hard work and willingness to help his classmates. Zach's enthusiasm to learn has really helped him become such a valuable member of the Seneca community.
Favorite thing about Seneca definitely is, the students. There's good people in Seneca, good friends, keep you motivated, and you can always hang out with them. If you need something, you can ask them. There's great people in Seneca, great teachers, great faculty. It's a great school. My teachers made me think that I got a good personality. I'm not the best in school, best kid in school. I can be the best. Because, I make everything interesting. I like to have fun, funny, keep people entertained, I guess. I just really go with the flow, have a good time, and just, when I need to pay attention, I pay attention.
Having fun in class is especially easy for Zach in biology and Seneca's Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps, or JROTC.
My favorite subject is biology because it's really fun, and Mrs. Horner is really, spices the class up, makes us all have a good time. A lot of my good friends are in there too, and it's just easy class and fun. JROTC is great. You learn a lot about leadership. You wear a uniform that makes you feel makes you feel good inside. Helps you be, go into the military, which I want to do. Pay for college. That's if you're interested in the military at all, ROTC is a great class to join. The teachers are incredible. Major Hoggs is a really good person. Cares about everyone. Sergeant Brooks is the same way. He's a really nice person. And they're great teachers. And it's definitely my favorite elective, and I will definitely be taking it all 4 years of high school.
Zach's enthusiasm towards JROTC is definitely apparent to Major Hoggs.
The role I would say Zach has in the class, he doesn't have a official position, but Zach kind of sets the tone in the class. His personality is infectious. The other cadets see him, and when they see him and he's smiling, they kind of pick up on his spirit. So he's great to have in class. He is a good kid. The impact in the class and the family, just Seneca in general. Again, in here, Zach is definitely one of the kids that all the other cadets look towards, but more important, Zach is a great representative when he wears the Junior ROTC uniform. He always has a smile in the hallway, and Seneca's a great place, and he represents that, and he's a very, very happy young man, and it comes across in class and comes across when he wears the uniform. Very proud of him. Zach has grown quite a bit since his freshman year that I've known him, and he's shown that sense of maturity that you need. He understands the meaning behind the uniform. He wears it, and he wears it with pride, and he's the standard bearer of sorts when I make reference to growth in this program. So I'm very proud of him once again. Zach's personality, again, he's an extrovert, always has a smile. I don't think I've ever seen Zach with his head down. And so even if I'm having a not so great day, I'm in life as a teacher, Zach will see me in the hallway with biggest smile and say, "Hey, Major Hogs, how's it going?" It brings that smile to your face. So great kid, and again, great attitude. So
JROTC isn't Zach's only commitment at Seneca. He is always participating in activities that allow him to channel his drive for competition.
I wrestle, I'm running spring track. I like, the determination, the fun. I mean, it's really hard working, but it's really fun, when you win, feels great, and it's all worth it in the end.
Competition isn't the only thing that makes Zach feel great. Zach also loves spending his time helping his community as much as he possibly can.
I help in all the community cleanups. I have a job around in my area where I live. I help with that. I help my family around the house. I just help everyone out if they need help. Everyone in my town, they know my number. If they need help, I go help them.
Aside from helping his community, Zach maximizes his free time with his friends and family.
I ride bikes, I ride dirt bikes, I chill with my friends, hang out with my family. Sometimes, if I'm bored, I'll play a little bit of Xbox. I love physical activity, I like to play sports. That's about it.
Having fun has really brought Zach a lot of achievements. Although he isn't quite sure which are his greatest, he definitely has some favorite accomplishments.
Maybe winning my first dirt bike race, or my best, under my best wrestling season, which was this season. I only lost one match. That's two big ones.
Not all of Zach's greatest accomplishments have already occurred, however. Zach is looking forward to taking after his dad in the future.
I want to be an airplane mechanic just like my dad, go to college for that, make good money, and make you a good person. Seneca prepared me for that by, I learned stuff, Seneca, I get good grades, and that's how you make a future.
Zach also recognizes that other people have helped him develop into such an admirable student.
Seneca's changed me because I have such a better friend group now. I hang out with better kids. They do more for me than before, and it's just great to have those people by your side.
Our freshman nominee, Nick Vitagliano, has only been at Seneca for several months, but has definitely made an impact. Nick genuinely cares for his classmates. He is known for his positive attitude and ability to make others laugh. Not only does Nick use his witty and endearing personality to make others happy, but he also encourages his peers to try their hardest in class. Nick is a true academic. He is always willing to go the extra mile in the classroom to learn more. Nick's competitive nature drives him and his peers to do better for themselves and for the community.
My favorite thing at Seneca is definitely the teachers and students. It's such a welcoming environment, and all the teachers are so knowledgeable of their subject, and they're always looking out to help you, and just overall a great experience.
It's this love for Seneca that drives Nick to stand out from his peers.
I go out of my way to help others and try and make their lives more positive and try and have a positive attitude myself so it can improve everybody's attitude.
Many of Nick's achievements come from his comfort and drive in his favorite classes.
I think I was nominated for Student of the Month because I do extracurricular activities and I do clubs and I try my hardest in class, and I feel like my academic achievements and my out-of-school achievements are enough is what got me nominated. My favorite subject is TV Tech, and I absolutely love doing that, and it's probably what I'm going to end up doing later in my life. Seneca's prepared me for a possible career in TV because Seneca provides all the great equipment for our studio and great teachers to teach the concepts and the basics of television broadcasting. I love working with technology. I've worked with technology all my life, and it's a good opportunity for me to see and work with my friends and work with other people who also enjoy the same stuff as me. At Seneca, I do GETV, and I also do debate, and they're two of my favorite activities, and like I said earlier, I love working with technology and love working with people who love the same stuff as me. And debate's really cool because I'm interested in current events and current topics, and being able to talk with that with people my age is also very interesting. So in debate, what we do is we travel to Morristown High School once a week, and we debate with other high schools in South Jersey on current topics. So this year was if we should privatize the TSA. And so we go and we compete with other schools, and there's one side that agrees with that and another side doesn't agree with that, and we have to prove why we're right and the other team is incorrect to win.
Nick's willingness to help others and drive to compete has caught the attention of many of his teachers and advisors. Dave Connect, Nick's English teacher and debate advisor, especially sees how Nick is a valuable member of the Seneca family.
I have Nick in English class, and he stands out as a student. He's always willing to participate, and he contributes to class discussions, and also he is always willing to help out his peers when they have a question or need some student assistance. I know Nick too from the debate team. This was his first year as a member of the club, and he is an active member. He's always willing to take risks, and he even in his first year ended up participating in a few JV debates, and he did really well.
This driven to learn nature and enthusiasm to participate even spans beyond the classroom. Out of school, Nick continues to expand his knowledge of the world.
Outside of school, I'm in a traveling boys choir, and we go out of the country once a year. And this year it's to Cuba, and last year it was to China for about a month. And we do other events across the tri-state area, and it's something I absolutely love and enjoy to do very much. My greatest accomplishment to date is traveling outside of the country 4 times now. I've been to France, England, China, and Iceland, and I will be going to Cuba this summer. My favorite out of all of those places was probably England. The people there were actually really nice, and it's quite a beautiful country. It's wonderful.
Nick's curiosity about the world has proved him very intelligent and eager to help his classmates.
To be successful, generally I try to do my schoolwork to the best of my ability and turn it in on time, and I don't accept really anything lower than an A and a B. I think I'm a valuable member of the Seneca family because, again, like I said earlier, I always try and be a positive person and try and help others and make just an overall generally nice attitude for everybody that I'm around. Since I'm only a freshman, I've only been here a few months, and I really can't see or don't know what my impact has been on Seneca, but I feel like on the current track that I am on, in a few years, I'm going to make a big impact here. What makes me stand out is I try my hardest to make everybody happy and to make the community in Seneca as a whole a better place for myself and everybody. Seneca has changed me, and it's helped me develop as a person transitioning into adulthood, and it's prepared me for college and my career with the absolute phenomenal environment that is here and can only be found at Seneca.
Congratulations again to our Seneca Students of the Month. Their great efforts have helped keep the Seneca family a positive and accepting community.